any questions, you can raise your hands and I will be addressing those. And if you want, you can also put your questions in the chat box and I'll address those as well.
Hi, my name is Siddhant. Actually, I just wanted to ask you. Recently, I had sent my CV to Vividhataa, okay, but things didn't come up at that good. But I got a recent job. I approached for another job. But looking at my resume, which you now told me the same thing, that don't use an AI or something like that to update your resume, right? So I spoke with the HR. The HR herself told me that kindly use AI or Chat GPT or Gemini to get your CV into flowery languages so that you don't put it very straight and you just convert it. Like I didn't, I got myself confused with your point now only. Like you told me that don't use this stuff, and on field the HR had told me to use this to get my CV updated. So I don't know which one to go ahead with.
Okay, actually, if I talk about AI, it is something which is very debatable in today's world. Like half of the world says use AI, half of the world says don't use AI. Now, here when we talk, it's an opinion, right? If that particular HR says use AI, there will be HRs who says don't use AI because they want humans to put efforts themselves, right? Now, if you use AI, it can put an impression that when you go to work, then also you will use AI instead of putting your efforts. A company wants you to work yourself instead of making an AI work, right? So if you're using AI, you're showing that okay, they don't need humans, right? If they can use AI to like for the work. So it's something debatable. It's about your own opinion, right? It's not like don't use it at all or use it. What I said is use it, but it requires you to use your judgment to make sure that it's not exaggerating anything, right? If it's using too flowery words, how will you justify in the interview? Interviews catch every word, every sentence which you write, and they can ask you upon that. So if you can justify what you're writing, that's the main thing. I'm not like against it at all. I'm just saying that be careful when you're using it. That's the point.